Yo. It's your boy B Twizzle.
It's your boy S.B.
It's your boy B Smitty.
And we are
The
Bramigos.
Yeah.
If this is your first time listening to us, we are a group of lifelong friends in a garage, back in the garage again, gifting the world our unique perspectives and arguably much needed opinions.
Yes, sir.
On an array of topics. But before we get going with that, B Schmitty, what we drinking, cuz?
Today we are drinking an array of drinks from JJ's Market.
Yeah.
I got a little Mike's Harder Mango.
Now that's what Tu drank last time. He liked it. Let us know how you feel.
It's strong. I already have a few sips and I'm already like,
Yeah.
okay, this shit's stronger than it should be.
That one hit me real quick.
Like, okay.
Right.
Two got the, hood classic.
Tea.
Typical basic boy Arizona green tea.
There's a hood
Basic boys.
conspiracy that Arizona supposedly makes you what is it? Sterile? Not sterile. What is it where you can't have kids?
Oh,
Sterile. Supposedly Arizona.
come on,
you know
man.
what
Why
I'm
would
saying?
you say that after?
That's a hood.
Shoot.
There's a hood conspiracy. And Asa got the little I like the title of it.
I got Natty Light Seltzer.
No, but what's the name? Oh, Aloha Beaches.
Yeah, it's called Aloha Beaches.
And what's the subtitle?
When mango and peach go beach mode.
But supposedly the title's better than it tastes, though, right?
Yeah, there's great marketing, but it tastes like Natty Light with some flavor. So I don't know if you like Natty Light. Natty Light's not something you drink because you like it. You drink it because it's cheap and you can
You want to get drunk or
you
something.
just
or you just
like,
want to.
you just need some beer or something. But I thought this was gonna be a little bit better, but it's bearable. It's cool. Like, I'm not gonna crack it open and not finish it. You know what I mean?
I feel you. That's real.
And now
It's
you
not
got
that
me.
bad.
You got me looking at the ingredients on this thing.
I'm
Too,
telling you.
bruh.
Look into it, cuz.
You sterile, bro.
That's what happens.
Come on, man.
That's why only 99 cents.
Ooh,
17 grams of sugar.
that's already bad. I mean,
That's
none of this
diabetes.
is- Diabetes.
Diabetes.
So what's up, fellas? What's been going on this week? B, I know you're recovering from your
Old ass.
hairline, old man,
Yes, I'm
ankle
still
fracture.
trying to, get through. It's been a rough week on my crutches. I didn't bring them today, though. I should have brought them, but, I try to be like, man up, walk it off.
Yeah.
That's how I realized I was getting old because I tried to walk it off a few times. And it's all good till it's not good. I took that one step. I'm like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
I'm like, somebody come help me. And I'm grabbing the wall, trying to keep walking.
I slipped my dick. Help!
So the only good thing was that no one saw me when I did fall going down the stairs. And,
That's a plus.
maintain some dignity.
Right.
Yeah.
And, it's been rough, man. I'm getting old. It's hitting me. It's like, damn, nigga, you really are old now.
Man, you aging, bro.
You really got to watch what you do, watch your health.
You literally missed a step. You lost a step, bro. You literally lost a step,
It
man.
was so sad. You just coming down. I was on the second to last stair, and the
Right.
lights were off. So I was like, okay, cool. So I took that confident, you about
That
to just take
last
that
step.
and just tumble, and it just fell all the way down. But it was cool.
Have you ever had like a super embarrassing fall in front of people?
I'm pretty sure I had. Let me think. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever.
Oh yeah. I fell in the airport one time riding my skateboard. I was trying to make my gate, and then it just I don't know what happened. I just
Got
like
caught on something,
and I
didn't
just
it? Yep.
lost it. I was like, oh well. Looked around real quick. Everyone's looking at me. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna keep going this way. I'm all right, guys.
That's when you start looking real hard for your gate. Like, which gate am I at?
One of those slow motion falls where you just see everything going like, oh.
That's the worst.
What about you?
Dog, I had one of the worst. So I think I was in freshman year of high school or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I had a crush on my friend's sister. Damn. And I slept over their house or whatever. And long story short, my mom came and picked me up, and I was saying bye to everybody, but his sister was upstairs or something, or she was around the corner. And as she was coming around, mind you, this is in the morning, so she's just wearing whatever she wears in the morning, which is
snap.
it's like a tank top and some
little boy
some
shorts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'm walking out, I'm saying bye to everybody and walking out, and then I see her. I'm just staring at her, and I keep walking, but I'm just staring at her oh my God. This is my dream coming true.
Yeah,
I
right.
see areolas right now. What is going on?
Were they nickels or quarters?
They were
Or
nickels.
pancakes.
No, they were
Okay.
nickels. They were nickels.
Okay.
And,
Because some people, some people got the pancakes, cuz.
What? Oh my God. Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, I'm just staring at her walking out with my mom, and then I don't realize that there's a screen door in front of me, and it's like, and I just like smash into it and fall back, and just like all my shit just falls everywhere. Like, oh damn, I couldn't even play it off, bro. It was so bad.
Yeah, that sounds embarrassing.
And then everybody laughed at me.
This is for a good cause, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Areolas.
Yeah.
Well, that reminds me of that Dave Chappelle skit. Come on, titty. Come on, titty. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure if I've ever had it like a big embarrassing fall in front of anybody.
Too cool, huh?
Yeah, I was just
I'm
thinking
too
that.
swagged out, bro. No, I think the earliest one I can remember, it's not like crazy embarrassing, but I did fall down a bunch of stairs in front of my sister's friends who were all older. They were going to a dance in like high school, and I think I was in junior high, and I was trying to come down, look all cool, and I was like, yeah, miss a step, and just do. And that was it. And they were like, get your little brother. That's the only one I remember. I just have I have cat-like reflexes. That's probably why.
Or you ever been like just walking and you don't fall, but you kind of trip and you look back like, nigga, for real, cement? For real, cuz?
Right, be mad at the cement.
You was gonna pop up on me like that?
Right.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Be mad at the object you ran into.
You like, bro.
Real talk.
I just want to give a quick shout out / we love you, honor you, whatever. John Witherspoon.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
passed
rest in
away.
peace,
Pops.
Pops.
I didn't realize like how many things he was in that influenced my life
Yeah,
growing
yeah.
up or whatever. It was crazy.
Dog.
Yeah.
Boondocks. Wayne's
Fridays.
Brothers. Friday. What are the Friday Wayne's Brothers are probably my biggest ones.
Yes,
with
yeah.
him.
For sure.
He had a really good interview with Joe Rogan probably about, I think it was like last summer. I was watching it again.
I meant to go back and watch it.
It's really good. Just like the inside of like how he came up and out here and like the people he was been around for a long time. Like
He's
he
one
was
of those dudes who's been old for
a
forever,
long
right? Like, he's
like
been
his
old for a
story.
long
His
time.
stories were really cool about the comedy story and stuff. So
He's amazing. He's dope. I'm sad about that, man.
you always be like, I just
Bang, 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 bang. My favorite. I'll put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. I put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. Oh my gosh. Every time I have a burrito, bro, I stay. Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
get the knee shaking.
Right.
Weren't they supposed to work on another Friday or what happened with that?
I think last Friday.
Yeah,
I thought I heard that, but then
Yeah.
I never heard much.
I don't know.
I wonder what they're gonna do after this new season of Boondocks because I
that's
know
right.
they did it.
They were working on it.
They revamped it. I don't know if they already shot everything or not.
No,
so-
yeah.
'Cause I think in the interview he said he was working on it when he's on
Yeah,
Joe
yeah.
Rogan. So I think hopefully they maybe got enough done.
Yeah.
What's
You gotta
that?
find a sound alike.
Is it still gonna be Comedy Central? I heard something else now, like HBO.
I think
Max,
it's HBO.
Max Go or something.
Yeah, I think it's like an HBO thing.
Yeah, Max has a.
I'm sure with technology now they have enough to use his voice. Or whatever.
That's
I
real.
wonder how
Yeah,
hard that would be,
I
or if
know.
it's easy, automated.
it's easy depending on how much you have to sample.
Okay, wait, but
A deep fake
if
is what it's called.
if you did that, who gets paid?
Sure
Since
it's
you're
the
using
state.
his
estate was
since you're
still
using
have to
his
get paid. Yeah, you
likeness,
still
right?
have to-
Okay.
Yeah, that'd
Even
be
though it's
that
not
is a
technically
good.
him.
That is a good point,
You know what I
though.
mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was some shady underlying.
Damn, that's
going.
scary.
Right.
Now you think about that. Yeah, because you could, if you have enough audio of yourself.
You could say it's not him; it just sounds like him because there's a lot of people who sound alike.
But it's not him. Yeah.
If you want to be real shady about it, I don't know. I'm not saying that that's probably what happened, but I wonder if you could make a AI that sounds like somebody who gets paid. Can they sue you off the likeness, or should you have to pay them for the likeness? That kind of thing. Especially if they say like trademark things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was like bang 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 or something, then you'd
Yeah.
be like, all right, bro.
Come on.
Right. But yeah, that's crazy.
Damn, I forgot all about Boondock. I'm excited. I want to see that now.
I've been rewatching it
Yeah,
and
me
it's
too.
like still relevant. It's still relevant.
Everything.
I gotta go
Like,
back. I gotta go back.
Bruh.
How many seasons were there?
I think like 5 maybe or
I can't remember.
I gotta
There's a
rewatch
lot.
it.
It's a lot.
I gotta
Yeah.
rewatch
To
it.
this day, one of my favorite episodes is still the Christmas episode.
I just rewatched
I
that.
love
yeah.
the Christmas episode. Santa,
You gonna pay what you owe.
you gonna pay what you owe, Santa. Oh my God.
Isn't that who's that voice again? Isn't it
It's what's her name?
Yeah,
oh gosh, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
starts with a T, right?
Not Taraji. It's not.
Oh,
Taraji.
not Taraji,
No,
okay.
It's I feel like they would battle for same roles.
Yeah.
Like that's how close they are as like actresses.
I see her face.
She's the one in 7 Seconds. Played the mom in 7 Seconds. I don't remember her name.
Yeah, this is bad.
Is it no. Forget it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Have you guys been watching? Have you guys? Isn't it the same person that's in Watch? No, it's not the same person in Watchmen, is it?
I haven't watched Watchmen.
no,
I don't know
no.
Watchmen. I haven't watched that one.
Oh, you need to watch that show.
It's
though.
really
It's
good.
really good. Yeah.
I heard, but I wanted to watch the movie first because I never got into the movie.
Well, I
just
mean,
kinda
the
weird. I
show
don't
isn't
know.
really based off of the movie. It's based off of the book. It's like after the book.
It's superheroes, right?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know if the comic actually covered Tulsa and all that before, or did they bring this into the show?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Tulsa.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all about
Oklahoma?
it's all about the black riots and like how
What?
it's deep, guys.
It's really dope.
It's not just like a superhero type, like Marvel or
There's like a
whatever.
history to
It's all around that.
how they are, like why they are the way they are.
I never.
It's deep. It's deeper than I thought. It was
I
gonna
just
be.
remember kind of watching the movie, going, "What am I watching? Like, is this superheroes or is this?" And I could never really get into their powers.
It
and I
is.
was just kind of like, "Eh."
Yeah.
Regina King.
Regina King. There we go.
She's in Watchmen, isn't she?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
No, yeah. It's all. I think they're still in Tulsa, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I know they're in Oklahoma. I don't know.
So
I don't know where.
It's deep.
pretty dope.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good so far.
I'm for it. I'm gonna have to watch it now.
I was reading this past week about how militias are now just waiting for Trump's word. Like, there's a bunch of like white militias and stuff, and how they're like getting ready. They're all like, "Just give us the word for civil war, and we're going down." I'm like, damn.
It's just that doesn't make any sense to me. How anybody like, I'm not trying to get all philosophical or anything, but it just is so intriguing to me. This country's obsession with race, like the concept of race. If you really think about it and break it down, so dumb.
It's retarded.
It's so stupid. Like, I almost can't believe that it's something that we're dealing with and have been dealing with, and it's really,
I think we should like label
ingrained.
racists the same like as pedophiles, like, and not pedophile, like, but like the overall, like, you got a real mental illness, because none of this makes sense. Right. Like, there's no way that you could even be like justify even a 1% of racism that people like go to.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to justify racism as a mental illness though, because people sympathize with mental illnesses.
Then what is it? Retardation? It has to go into something extreme. It can't go into nothing. It can't be no type
But
of
it
normal.
is a mental illness.
It has to, like,
it has to be.
Is it though? Like, is it an illness because you believe something fervently and that just societally or morally is wrong? It's not an illness. It's just how you feel.
So how would you justify?
Because you're just saying it's ill because it's different or morally different than what you believe. You're calling it an illness.
Okay, I mean to a certain extent, like, you got the like people who are kind of just prejudiced. Like the lady at my job who won't get on the elevator with me. Fuck you.
You really should have. So wait, tell the story really quick.
Oh yeah. So I was telling them earlier, I was like, because I started going into work, so now I take the train, and so I was like, is it black privilege that no one will sit next to me?
Right. That's a good question though.
And then when I get into work, I'll go up to the elevator. I was going up the elevator one day, or last Thursday, and the elevator, like, I was going up to the 50th floor, and it stopped on the 40th because this lady was going up, and it was just me in the elevator. Opens up. And she's like, "Oh, it's okay. I'll take the next one." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "Okay, black privilege."
And B2 was like, "You should have told her, yeah, good choice, because I would have robbed you just to piss her off, just to make her mad." But it's funny that you say that, because I've always felt like sitting in an airplane, like when I fly Southwest and everybody could just sit wherever they want. I've always felt like black privilege because nobody wants to sit next to you.
Yeah.
Like, they'll look around, they'll look. The only thing that I can't outcompete with on a plane is a baby. Or a big person.
Yeah.
It goes baby, big person, black person. That's the order.
For us, I even noticed somebody on the bus would sit next to a homeless white dude before they sit next to me. I'm like, damn, okay, that's deep.
Dang.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's black or you need to take a shower or something.
Nah, cause I'm fresh, guys. 3 rounds in the shower.
I know. I forgot your shower routine is half why California's in a drought.
That's really a problem. I gotta stop doing this. I've been doing it since I was a kid.
Oh shoot!
I'll turn the shower on, and then it'll take me about 15 minutes before I get into the shower. I'll turn the shower on, go walk around, go to my room a little bit.
That is like my pet peeve. I hate that.
Shower be running, mirror be steamed up.
Be chilling. I don't know why I do that.
Hey, but what is the alternative to getting the shower hot or warm? Because unfortunately, sometimes it takes like a solid 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes for the water just to warm up.
That's just
I'm
privilege.
not about to hop into.
That's just privilege.
What's privilege? What do you mean?
There's no workaround. It's just privilege. Some people, most part of the world, just get in a cold shower until it warms up.
Yeah.
Because they only got so many X amount of gallons before it doesn't warm up anymore.
There's no like little thing that you can put on
to preheat it.
Yeah, or something.
I'm guessing you could probably buy a water heater that's expensive that kind of could do that, but
somebody needs to invent something that you could put like on the pipe. of the head in the shower or something. That like warm up whatever water's going through it or something.
So it just comes
Hot
straight
shower,
out.
yeah. Hot shower. For
Have you guys
everybody.
taken a cold shower before though?
I have.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I used to always finish a shower with like
Cold.
cold as possible on my head, and I
I
feel
do
like
that
it just like
It wakes you up.
your whole body gets like
Yeah.
this
It's like
sensation.
stiffened.
You're supposed to do that. Actually, you're
yeah.
supposed to like
Close your
the
pores
last
up.
few minutes do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels really good. I take cold showers in the summer because
Yeah,
when it be
that's-
hot, I hate feeling like I'm sweating in the shower or I'm sweating as soon as I get out the shower. I'm like,
Yeah.
I think I took a shower for it. I'm already sweating in here.
You try to put on lotion, it's just like
Right.
it's all like slimy. Yeah.
That's the worst.
So no. Yeah, mm-mm.
So will you guys be participating in what is it called? No Shave November?
Nah, bruh.
Cause my hair growth only goes so long, and then it just stops.
You should do it, guys.
It just stops, and then it gets
Is it patchy
on
or is
one
it just
side.
it just stops?
Like this, like my left side it looks really nice, and then the right side is just super patchy.
But look, if you grow it out, it'll cover the top part that isn't patchy. Will cover the patchy part. You know what I'm saying? By November 22nd, you may have a full beard, cuz.
Well, I be out here too rough.
Me too.
Nobody sitting next
If
to
I
me
didn't
anywhere.
shave, if I didn't shave for November, my shit would be up here.
Jeez.
My
You should
shit
do it.
It goes all the way up.
You should do it. Brett Migos test. B's no shave November.
Damn, I don't know if I could do that. I could do it next month, not this month,
You're like a human werewolf.
because I got to go to Sweden next 2 weeks. In 2 weeks.
Ooh,
For what?
Les Swedes. You
Uh,
got a girl out there.
no work. I get to go train people.
Nice.
People are gonna end up taking our jobs, pretty much. That's why I've been
Training the outsourcers.
Yeah, that's why I've been grinding so hard on my other shit. But yeah, so yeah, I'll be out there for a week. Then I'm thinking of going to Helsinki for 2 days on the way back. Helsinki, Finland.
All right.
That makes-
Speaking,
Oh,
go ahead. I was just gonna say, speaking of like just grinding hard, I was watching what's that? The movie, the new Eddie Murphy movie. My Name is Dolomite or whatever.
Ooh.
And it really inspired me because
Right.
he just willed himself to success.
Right.
Like he didn't have like all the talent and all the skill, but he just willed that shit. And
He-
it just kept going, just kept
He
going.
didn't give a damn about a no.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't care if you say no. Like, I'm still on my mission.
Yeah,
I don't care if you don't see my vision.
yeah.
And he was got no like 10, 20, 30 times
Yeah.
in the whole movie. And his dedication to just grind was
Just
hard.
keep going. And then I think one of the things that stood out to me was like his, not to explain the whole movie, but like he had one of his whys, I guess, was just like he was trying to prove his dad wrong or whatever. Because he had
I didn't think about that. That's right. Yeah.
and it made me think about like
Damn, it is.
I need a hater. Like I need something to like. I need someone to like motivate me. That I truly just hate and want to see like my
Yeah.
success,
to
like
drive you. Yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah.
shit on them or whatever.
It's true though. In order to have that kind of conviction, I mean, in order to have that kind of resilience to no's, you have to have a really strong conviction.
why, yeah.
You can't waver in any one of your goals or aspirations because you have to be like solid in your foundation and your beliefs to do something like that.
Damn, I didn't really think about his disdain for his dad really drove him. I didn't really think about it. It didn't connect to me until you said it right now.
Yeah.
Damn, that shit, because he was grinding. Him and his boys, you got to see it, Ace. It's dope.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it.
Have you seen the original one?
No, I haven't seen the original.
I watched parts of
but
it
they show the
after.
clips.
I started watching it after. I was like, oh God.
It's rad.
It's
horrible.
It's terrible. It is terrible. But I respect it because it's like in the 70s or whatever. They
Yeah.
made their own shit, but it is terrible. Yeah,
You know
that is-
what? You know who I felt that way about? In terms of just going like, I can't believe I never realized how bad she was at acting. Paula Patton.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know
Absolutely.
what movie
Yeah.
it was. I think it was Jumping the Broom or something like that. And it just came to me. I was like, she's terrible.
I realized
like-
it. I realized it in Deja Vu. I think it is. The one
I
she
didn't
did
even
with-
realize in Deja Vu. Like,
Yeah, I didn't realize.
I rewatched it like last year. I was like, oh my God.
I don't think I've
I
ever
was-
been so blinded by Beauty in my life. Like I never even considered that she was a bad actress or nothing else. Wow, she did good. She did great.
Yeah.
And then I saw Jumping the Broom, I think it was. And I thought she was overacted on purpose because it was kind of a comedy. But then the more I started just like,
like
watching
she's-
it, and I saw it, I was like, oh my God. I never saw this.
Yeah.
It's really bad. I'm sorry. I hope she never hears this. I love her to death. She's amazing.
That's like Sanaa Lathan.
No, Sanaa's a
Sanaa
good
can act.
actress.
She can definitely act.
She can act. They're nowhere near on the same playing field.
Love and Basketball.
No,
Yeah,
okay,
I
mine is
rebuke
Love and
that.
Basketball.
I rebuke
That's
that.
good.
No,
That's
she's
good.
good. She's good, and I haven't noticed the movie that she's been like bad in. She was even in Alien vs Predator. That was good.
I haven't seen that one.
She was good.
What other movie was she in?
She in a lot of stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah,
A lot of black classics.
I can't believe you talk about your future wife like that, man.
Seriously.
That's the
I
love
love
of
it.
your life.
You gotta be honest with your wife, guys. That's the first thing.
Maybe that's why she'll marry you one day.
You know what I mean? She ain't gonna get married anyway. So
Wait, you said she's not gonna get married?
no, she hasn't. She's never been married.
She's waiting for you.
That's what I feel like. But
I'm saying.
she getting up there though. I don't know if she got kids no more. I need kids. I'm the last Smith in my family.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm the last boy Smith. So I gotta carry it. I gotta have like 10 boys.
Oh, God.
10.
There's no way. There's no way. Brandon gonna have one kid and be like, yeah, I'm good, bro. Hey, take the reins.
I gotta have a couple boys just to make sure. Smith.
Apparently, there's a formula for how to have
All
boys
right,
or girls.
tell us.
I don't know, but one of my clients is a doctor, and he swears that he has the recipe.
Oh shit.
He does, and I was
Oh,
like,
shit.
you must be joking. But he's like, no, it has something that he never really fully told me. He was supposed to send me an email with it, but it was already too late. At least it was already pregnant.
Right.
But it has something to do with the warmth of the uterus or something,
that's
the
very true.
alkaline acidity levels of whatever. Like, he was like, you do it like this, you know. I don't know.
So it's like a matter of having her body at a certain temperature.
Yes, her body
a
has
certain
to be
amount
at a certain
She drank a certain amount of
Whatever.
alkaline as well.
whatever. I don't know.
Give me that nigga's number because I need to have 10 boys, cuz.
Apparently, he's like, I did it. That's how I had my kids. You know, I had a boy first, and then I want a girl. You know, whatever. And I was just kind of like,
I think it's true because I think I saw something like that on the Netflix show Explained, where they're saying a lot of athletes have daughters because their body temperature is really warm, and apparently like warm
that's
bodies
interesting.
produce females.
there's something about temperature and pH levels or whatever
Yeah,
that contributes to, what did he say? It was to like certain. I'm bad at paraphrasing, so you're just gonna take everything I'm about to say right now with a grain of salt. Certain genetic traits or like X chromosomes or Y chromosomes thrive in different environments. So you increase your chance of having boys by creating the environment in the woman or whatever that's more conducive to having boys.
Okay, because I'm no scientist either, but so when it comes down to it, right? When it comes down to it, right, it's just about the first sperm that gets to the egg, right? Like who can swim the fastest, right?
yeah.
So it's like essentially you can slow down the boy or girl eggs is what happens, or
Maybe, yeah, maybe you can.
I thought it was just a matter
Or
of
you create an environment. You create the enviament where the boy eggs are going to thrive and run faster than the female eggs.
I thought it was just a matter of whether you have your socks on or not.
If that was the case, all black people would be happy, either girls or boys. Keep your socks on, bro. You gotta stay warm.
Oh, speaking of, I just thought of it when you said Netflix. Have you guys seen the documentary "Tell Me Who I Am"?
No, but I
what
heard
is
it's
that?
really good.
Wait, what is that?
It's on Netflix. It just came out recently. Y'all got. I'm not gonna say nothing. It's about this guy, twin brothers. One of them gets in an accident at, I think he was like 17 or so, and he loses. He has amnesia, so he loses all his memory. When he wakes up, he only notices his brother. He's like, I know you, and his mom's there. He's like, I don't know who you are, and then just take off from there. You'll see. It's just a great.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. I don't even want to give you what the spin is.
Okay. Yeah.
But just watch it,
That's
and
it.
you'd be like,
That's all I need.
but it is heavy though, so don't watch it around kids or nothing. So yeah, it's not like but it's it's insane.
I've
Yeah.
been needing some new Netflix things, so I'm gonna watch that one. Tell Me Who I Am.
Tell Me Who I Am.
Okay,
It's,
for sure.
Gets dark quick.
Kind of what I was gonna go into today was I was talking with some people and I actually like made a post, and we just been talking a lot about like black businesses and like, you know, all that kind of stuff. And when we touched on, I think it would have stemmed from the episode where we were talking about like Africa and going back to Africa and all that kind of stuff. I dove a little bit deeper into like what it would take for black people to like
I added to that. Yeah.
move out and stuff like that. And anyway, that domino effect just kept going into more like different economic things that black people go through and stuff like that. And one of them was the black dollar, right? Our spending power.
Right.
And I found it very interesting that we have been, as a community, let's say, right, as a cultural community, our dollar has been appreciating each year. So right now we're at like 1.3 trillion dollars in spending power.
Right.
And that literally, just for people who not sure what that means, it just means like when we go out and buy stuff, it creates waves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So hip hop culture, all this other, whatever we're buying, people are marketing too.
Right.
So if you're a marketer or you're like a business and you want to know how to effectively like make money, you're going to look at, okay, how can we market to black people?
Right.
Because we're spending.
Look at McDonald's. All their commercials are R&B songs now.
So, okay, so hold on. That's a good point because that was one of the things I started looking into, right? Because it's easy. We always go like, we're boycotting this. Like, you got Gucci and Prada, right? Yeah. Gucci obviously did the blackface and whoever knows whatever else they did, which I still don't understand why people still rocking with Gucci.
Okay. I have a thing about this. Okay. Before, just sideline real quick. But it's on the Gucci thing.
Yeah.
I think these fashion brands, like you remember back in, I don't know if they still do it with shoes, but you remember you used to have like hyper strikes where you only get in a couple stores? I think these brands are doing like blackface stuff, and then rich people are buying up like, check what I got. To the other white friends, like, oh, I got this new blackface shit.
Right.
Like, they're obviously not gonna wear it in public, but now it's like they got the exclusive Gucci blackface in the limited edition.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
controversial.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I got it, cuz.
Honestly, like, that's not far fetched, bro. Because I feel like it's naive to think that it was an accident. It's naive. It's naive. It's naive to think that somebody just forgot or slipped up or didn't quite look at it that way. Or what. You literally have whole departments, quality assurances, that tell you this is a bad idea.
It hasn't been just once either.
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's multiple times. So you know someone's going, do that.
It's a collectible. It's a collector's item. It's like the black, you know what I mean?
So I never really thought about it in the terms of what you said, but I can guarantee you they know that when they push something out, it's going to cause so much controversy. They know they're going to bounce back from it. They know they may take some backlash or whatever. That's a calculated risk, a calculated loss. Make no mistake, because if they think it's going to make them go bankrupt, they're not going to do it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Facts.
So it's a calculated loss, and like you said, maybe it makes those things limited.
Right. It's like a
collector's
piece for the white people. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
And I wonder, and I didn't look into this, but I wonder how quickly they either took it down, took it off, or if it's even in the circulation anymore or not, or whatever. But the fact that it was clearly blackface, and even with Prada, the little blackface doll, like,
that was
on,
crazy.
That
was crazy.
You don't even got to be that in tune with black culture to know, like,
it's Gucci that had the hoodie that had.
Gucci
like
had the half mask hoodie with the red lips that was clearly. I get it. Some people try to go, oh, maybe they just. Come on, dog.
No.
Maybe not everybody understands what blackface
really means, where it comes
really
from.
was, and all the, I forget what they call it. What they call those shows?
Minstrel shows.
Minstrel shows. They don't understand minstrel shows or whatever. But I feel if you don't, okay, maybe you're a little oblivious to it or whatever. But just know it's super duper disrespectful and super duper over the top. It's like you basically just, it's a fashion way of calling niggas niggas.
Seriously,
like that's really it's your fashion representation
really
be like, you niggas. That's pretty much what it is. Anyways, I digress. My point was, I still don't understand why we bang with certain brands that are openly not messing with us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And so what I did was, okay, because we do boycotts all the time, blah blah blah, and they don't really stick or whatever. No. But my thing is, I wasn't privy to, because I'm not a huge fashion guy, but I wasn't privy to how many luxury brands are out there that are black owned, and they're dope. There's some, and I'm thinking like, this stuff is way harder than Gucci. Obviously, it doesn't have the esteem and stuff, so I'm not sure in the fashion world if you're doing it because you love the make, the cloth, the cut, and all that stuff, or you're just doing it because it's that brand. It's
like well, a lot of them are, so like the high fashion. It's kind of like, how could I say,
art or what? No,
but it's kind of like you get a cosign like from the I don't know how you say it. Kind of like different fraternities in a sense. They're old, so like Louis Vuitton is like part of LVMH. So if you're part of like that fashion house, like, you're like, oh, I got the cosign from the OG, and that automatically like gives you like a quote unquote like, I don't know, pass, or like you're the.
But I feel like that's okay. Maybe what you're talking about is like at the upper end of things, right? On like the high fashion. Mm-hmm. But cats that just are rocking Gucci belts, or like just the consumer side of it, right? Anyways, I'm trying to look more into it. I haven't been thoroughly researched up to this point, but I'm trying to look more into it as a whole, right? Like, one, black people buy the most of that high end stuff, right? We really like, if we 100% like stopped messing with a lot of these luxury brands, they would want to either go out of business or they would like severely decline in revenue.
Well, you know, most of these clothing brands, what do you call it, is just a loss. Clothing. Mm-hmm. Like, they don't make money off of clothing. None of these brands make money off of clothing.
Okay.
Like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, all those. They make money off of bags and houseware and like what do you call it, regular stuff, like actual. But the actual clothing is like a what do you call it, loss? I forgot the name of it.
It's
right
just a
now.
marketing expense. It seems
Yeah,
like.
but they don't really make money off clothing. The money is from like all the other shit they do. So
High-end
yeah,
stuff.
like
But
the
you talk,
bags.
there's a whole bunch of. So I was looking at. Again, I'm not the high-end fashion guy, or whatever. But I think what I'm going to do this week is start posting some of these like alternatives, just in case. Some of them are hard, bro.
Yeah, I would like to.
There's like Made Leather Co. makes these dope like bags. Let me see the other one I was looking at.
Shit, my nigga Matt. You remember Matt when I used to work at Let me see.
Yeah, I remember Matt. Sprint or whatever.
Yeah, this dude. This is a black owned one. It's called the Wealth Guy. He makes black fur. He makes like fur coats and like.
Ugh.
And it's called. His name is the Wealth Guy. And
That's
he's
hard.
Black owned. He does all custom coats and suits. And this is a nigga.
Oh, those suits are hard.
Mifflin has a cool bag, some cool bags.
Oh, those are hard.
Yeah, they're like leather with some straps, and they have like I don't know what that material is, but there's dope stuff. There's like high end luxury, like
Is that consolidated or is that something you put together?
no, this is on the website. This
So
is
is that an
This
article?
is already out there.
Is that an
this
article?
There's a website called shopblack.us,
Gotcha. Okay.
and I love it. Now shop, it's spelled SHOPPE.
Do you know there's even a black owned toilet paper company?
Yeah. So
didn't know that was-
have you guys heard of We Buy Black?
Mm-hmm.
There's literally like they have Instagram and lots of We Buy Black, and there's like a grocery store full of like black owned.
Oh, I didn't know
Black,
that.
it's a black owned grocery store.
That's dope.
And their whole goal is to like keep creating
Put our money in each other's
products.
pockets.
Yes.
Right.
So there's like a black
dope.
owned business that's making like detergents.
That's dope.
Right. So and it shows you like all these different things because
What's it
part
called?
of
We buy black.
We Buy Black.
Okay.
Anyway, so I'm one of those people who try to be conscious of like, all right, let's support black people, support black businesses or whatever. Like I gotta buy a new car right now. I'm buying it from black dude.
That's what's
Owns
up.
his own dealership.
That's dope.
I'm fortunate because I know him. But
I got you. But still.
I knew some other people that's trying to hook me up with deals, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go rock with my guy right here. And anyway, so I try to be conscious, but the biggest problem is there's not enough black owned businesses for you to really support.
Right.
And even in the whole ecosystem, it's like not everybody has the means to even worry about that.
Oh, yeah.
So we go, it'd be dope if black people all got together and bought black and all this stuff, but some people just don't have, they're in survival mode.
Right.
They can't sit there and worry about,
Whether
who owns it,
yeah.
What are they contributing to and all that stuff. But I do think it has to start with some people and somewhere. So obviously people who are just going through the struggle or whatever, they can't, and that's okay. But it needs to start with the people who are more fluent, people who have the means to worry about that kind of stuff. And now after looking at this, I feel like I should be more conscious of like,
Absolutely.
okay, if I'm gonna buy $200 shoes, which is almost normal for guys' shoes,
Yeah.
$150 shoes, why not try to buy one of these shoes from these dudes who
Black owned.
black owned,
Making it happen.
on their own, and I'll show you. Like I'll start posting some of them are hard.
I
bro.
think some of it actually too is just the exposure to it. Like I don't like all you're scrolling a lot, and I haven't seen
any of that.
You know what
Okay,
I'm
so
saying?
that's
so you're
that's-
scrolling a lot. I see a lot of brands you just had on your phone.
That's
like,
my thing. So my biggest thing, and I was like thinking about like, man, what is something that I want to do, and what's something that I could like put people on is just like we always talk about. Oh, we want to support black businesses and all that stuff, whatever. But kind of what we talked about before. A lot of times we have these questions or whatever, and we just be like, all right, well,
Right.
just I don't know,
Never look into it.
Yeah, we never really look into it. So if it became more upfront, more prevalent, then you might. Like if I gave you a website right now to someone, if you were looking for shoes and I gave you like 5 websites from black owned businesses and you saw some shoes you like that was the same price as maybe some Nikes you like and they're dope, you might be like, all right, bet I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try these out. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And that's
Yeah,
kind of
we
my
definitely-
thing.
That's definitely a good move. I didn't realize. I didn't even see your whole list, but that was a long list just from you scrolling. I'm like,
Man,
damn.
and that's all just luxury. Like some of that stuff gets up there in price.
Yeah, I seen.
I wouldn't be buying that right now. I can't. You talking jackets? It's like $4,000.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's some real luxury, but there's some people out there who just want to buy luxury, and I feel like, like I said, I don't know fashion like that, but I feel like if I'm wearing a statement piece, they had this canvas jacket that was dope. It's like $4,000. It didn't have Gucci on it, didn't have nothing on it, whatever. Someone's gonna be like, "Yo, what is that?"
Right.
And I feel like that's more swagged out than
like,
me just.
I know what you got.
That's
this
Gucci,
Right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's Prada.
spring 2019 Gucci. Like,
Right, exactly.
Like a
someone-
walking ad.
Yeah. I'm saying,
Literally, for real.
to me, I would feel more fresh if I'm rocking something and you looking
What
at it
is
going,
that, cuz?
what is that?
Yeah.
And then there's a
agree
story
with that.
behind it. Like, yo, this is Woot Woot from,
Black on, yeah.
yeah, it's from a black owned dude in Italy or from a black owned person in America, you know, whatever. But
I didn't catch myself thinking about this story that you just said because I can't remember the name. It starts with an R, but he does like African pieces, like clothing,
okay.
and his like sweatsuits were like $300 or whatever. And I was just like, damn, why is it so expensive?
Yeah.
But then I never bat an eye. Like if I see another brand, a white brand, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that must be really
If it's
nice.
Off-White, yeah.
I'm like, okay. But then I was like, why'd I have that inclination
Right.
to initially just be like, oh, why is it so expensive? Like, why am I looking for a discount from my
People that look like you, yes.
And then expecting to pay top dollar for,
Yeah.
you know, white people stuff.
So that was my other thing that I was, I want to look at this in like a full circle, a full spectrum of why we purchase things the way that we purchase things, why we move the way that we move, right? And so I was doing research on like, I think it's called Nielsen. They're like a data analytics company,
Yeah.
right? And
TV, right?
Huh?
The people that do TV ratings?
I think they do that too. They do a lot. Like
okay.
they're just data collection.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
they do
I
a
didn't know
lot
that.
of stuff. And one of the things I was reading was like how black people buy, and they literally had a spreadsheet kind of or a whole pamphlet about it. Essentially, your manual to marketing to black people, because this is what's important to black people. This is how they shop. This is how they buy. This is what we do. And a lot of things I discovered when I'm reading, I'm going like, dang, that's true. Dang, that's true. You know, it's just like, this is not just hocus pocus. So stuff that's like representation they know is important.
Gotcha. Yeah,
So whenever you see something, it don't even have to be a black owned company, but when you see black faces and all this stuff, like they are marketing to you because they know for us representation is a big deal. When you see somebody that looks like you, it makes you want to buy.
And, sorry, go ahead.
And the other thing too was like, I guess it was like seeing us in a positive light was a big thing. Another one was black people are kind of amongst the leading of people who buy on all different types of platforms.
You getting nudes while we
I'm saying too.
while we Dude, don't stop it, guys. What happened, guys? Hold on, I'm
We
sorry.
interrupt this brief
Yeah,
transmission.
sorry. I know we're talking about some serious shit, but come on, too. It's 1:45, Saturday, November 2nd. Who's texting you news, cuz?
Two out here getting booty pics
Nah,
You get news in the afternoon?
Come
on the
man.
podcast, and you
She
checking
was
them?
showing me what she was gonna wear for Halloween.
Oh.
'Cause we're going to a Halloween party.
Except for it's
Time out.
November 2nd.
Yeah, except for Halloween was past already.
Okay, but they're still having Halloween parties.
What you into, cuz?
Nobody has Halloween parties after Halloween.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Apparently they do.
I don't
'Cause
believe
we're
you.
going to
bro.
one
I don't believe you,
I don't
Ty.
know,
Tonight.
man.
Too
I
over
saw
here.
like
that was a little risky.
Yeah, a little dark
You see how
background.
fast he hit that lock?
Wait, here's the thing about B2. B2 forgets where he's at sometimes.
He was in his own world, locked in like.
Two had no business opening that message. Where
can't-
he's
yeah,
at right now.
I can't wait
We this close.
We gotta go back and watch that his eyes on that because he was locked in like.
See now your normal person would be like, oh shoot, and you're like, I'm saving that for later.
At least do like.
Or like yeah, be like this nigga too was like,
Oh my god.
come on, bruh.
How's it feel to
My
be
lady
the,
look good. I had
How's it feel to be the man getting nudes in the afternoon?
She
Getting
didn't.
nudes?
How's
she
it
didn't send
feel?
me nudes, but it felt really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Damn, you the man, cuz.
Come on, man.
Did you ask for it? Or it was just
there were multiple
Yeah.
different looks too.
yeah.
All at
Because she
once.
was showing me what she.
Yeah,
would've-
whatever.
Yeah.
She had
Yeah, whatever,
options.
nigga. Whatever,
All
nigga.
right.
Who you?
Anyway.
Are you going to this party
I was gonna
too?
say yeah.
Yes, I'm going to the party.
Okay.
too.
You wearing a
What,
jersey?
Did you send her your options?
I'm
Are you
wearing
going
my-
like that? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All
I
right.
have a afro wig. I'm gonna go as Kaepernick.
Okay. All right.
Well, two. You the man.
You the man, dog.
News.
Anyways, back
nude-
to
Two with the nudes, bro.
Two with the news at noon.
Right.
You know what I mean? Midday news. Hey, you gotta be a
Oh
man to
my
get
God.
those.
Okay. I'll get back to the topic at hand. Okay, so some of the things that I wanted to go into. Oh yeah, this was one. That's what I sent you.
So
Me too, bro. You something different, boy. You too special. Okay, I'm really not sure how this plays in, but I thought this was an interesting fact, right? Jim Crow laws, where only the last laws that were enforced were until 1965. Think about that.
Dang.
And everybody knows what Jim
parents,
Crow laws.
yeah.
Your parents lived through that.
Yeah, still.
I was about to say, my
Your
parents
parents were
still,
alive.
like they just were born or whatever. around
We're
the
talking
time.
one generation,
Yeah.
right?
Still, yeah.
And I guess if you're to bridge, like, excuse me, hold on. Another quick fact: 1990 decision in Board of Education of Oklahoma City versus Dow declared that once schools districts had made a, I can't read, practicable the good faith effort to desegregate, they could be declared to have achieved unitary status, releasing them from court oversight. This was in 1990.
Jeez.
I'm just trying to illustrate
Yeah, how recent was.
how we think racism and prejudice and all that stuff is so old and gone.
Right.
That's why I think
The Super Predator thing was in the 90s as well.
The what?
Super Predator when
What's
they called like the Clinton.
Oh
called the Super
yeah.
Predators.
That was wild.
Yeah.
I also think just thinking about what, like talking about this black business and what you're talking about, like black owned businesses. I think we need to recalibrate as a community who we idolize. Like for instance, like I mean, it's great that a lot of these people are doing it. Like, but as far as when it comes to athletes and entertainers, we need to stop idolizing people. Like even Diddy, he doesn't own Ciroc. He's just a marketer within Ciroc.
I know.
He doesn't like these people. We don't own any of this shit, but we're just like, oh, that's what we want to get to. That's the peak. That's the highest. But that's not really. If you're still an employee,
Yeah.
or even like Kobe or anybody, LeBron, he's still an employee at the end of the day. He makes a lot of money. But when we're talking about wealth in America, they're making more money than he is off of what he does.
Okay. I'm not sure if we can control how people idolize people or whatever, but I think what needs to happen is there needs to be more transparency from like these people who are making these moves in what they're actually
I
doing.
agree with that, yes.
So that we can, quote unquote, know what we're idolizing, let's say,
Yes,
right?
I agree.
So if
Yeah,
Diddy
yeah.
was like, yo, I'm partnering with these dudes at Ciroc, whatever, and not making it seem like
I own it.
I own it. I'm the
Right.
dude who's doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there are a lot of people out there. There are some people who are making their own lines that are black. There are some people who
Yeah.
are doing all this stuff, right? So instead of perpetrating, I guess, in a sense,
Absolutely.
let it known like what's happening. And then furthermore, be the dude that owns the vineyard. Be the dude that, you know what I'm saying, come together and actually make these actual moves and don't just try to look the part.
Have you guys seen the Breakfast Club interview with Byron Allen?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't see that one.
it was
Because he just bought some networks, right?
He owns like a weather.
But he just bought like a few, like 20 something more networks for like.
yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
did.
saw that, but I didn't see the interview.
I was conflicted, okay, because when I first saw it, I was like, damn, it's amazing.
Right.
But then I saw him on other platforms and people that were more educated on topic talk about it. And then it made the other one just seem like, it made Breakfast Club seem like a circus act in a sense. Like the way DJ Envy was asking, can I get the plug? And then, you know what I mean? Like, or Charlamagne saying like, why would you do this? Why would you try to overturn the 1866 like law or civil law or whatever? It's like they didn't understand. I didn't even understand the magnitude of it at first, but I understand like they were asking questions like he was a rapper,
Right.
like they conducted themselves like they were like he was just like a
They just did what they're used to doing and know
yeah
how to
yeah.
do.
But the significance of who he actually is, what he's actually trying to do, is bigger than like what actually portrayed.
On the
I
Breakfast
think
Club.
yeah on the Breakfast Club because it seemed more entertainment. I can send you another
What is
video.
his significance? What is he trying to do? Like,
In a gist, I think he's trying to make it so. Damn, I don't really know. I forgot.
He's fighting for our market share within entertainment.
Right there you go.
But not market share being like just put us on TV. No, he's saying like Comcast, we need, if you have 550 channels overall, we need 10%. We're 14% of
revenue, huh?
population.
Yeah.
So we need 10% of that. So we need 55 channels dedicated to black people. And that means also allocation of like, you know, kind of like a revolt, but also that's another topic because Diddy doesn't own that either. But
Dang, for real?
yeah, it's supposedly owned
I
by.
didn't know that either.
Supposedly, most of the market share is owned by the Indian woman that runs it. I forgot her name, but you look her up.
God,
But yeah, so he's fighting for a 10% at least of the overall just market share, and then as well as that, he wants a certain amount of subscribers, and then also those networks to be paid 10 cents a subscriber that's on that channel.
Mm-hmm.
So he's fighting for an overall just control, just like he owns the Weather Channel 100%. Is that he wants? I don't want to just be on TV. We need to own. You need your own channel. He needs his own channel. I need my own channel, and collectively we need 55 channels.
I think, but more importantly than like what you're saying is we need these channels. The reason why we need these channels is because we need the revenue. Here's what's super important. Here's what all this is about. Ownership is about being able to take, extract what you put out and monetize it. Right. And then you're able to fund and put out other things that you feel are important that you're going to do. And I don't know if it's the human condition or just how we are, but we are very community beings. Right. We naturally, like, if you travel or migrate somewhere, you're going to try to find people that are like you. You're going to try to support people that are like you. You're going to try to do all this stuff, whatever. Now, I know that in our communities, we have been torn apart so much that, I was reading a statistic that 93% of whatever income that we have goes out before it even goes into anything that we've built. Now, there are a lot of factors that play into that. It's not like we're just like, F black people, we're black, but we don't want to support black. It's not that.
The infrastructure's down.
There's a lot of things that happen. Plus, we're not all. Yeah, there's systematic things. Plus, we're just not all privy to how we can do it. So I think if we actually tackled, okay, here's how we can do it. If you have the means to do it, be conscious about doing it. But that also stems from you can't support black businesses if there aren't black businesses to support. Right. And that was the other thing that we talked about when we were talking about like Black Wall Streets and other communities like that. There were tons of thriving black communities, right? And Black Wall Street was actually just kind of something that we tagged onto thriving black communities, right? But when they're torn apart by racist riots and different things like that, it's crazy because when you really think about what actually happens is you take away generational compounding wealth.
That's where wealth is made. It's not made. It's not made in one.
It's not how much you make.
It's not about what I do in my lifetime as far as like, oh, I'm the greatest athlete. No, that's not where wealth is made. Yes, that's not where wealth is made.
So we've had a lot of black millionaires. We've had all these people that can make all this money, but then where does it go? How do you pass it on? How do you go? Are you buying land? Can you pass that land on? Are you buying infrastructure? That's why it's such a huge deal that Tyler Perry bought this big lot.
Yeah.
See, that's why.
That's land.
Yeah.
Right?
That's why we need reparations. Because systematically we were held back. Because like for instance,
I agree.
Like redlining. Like my grandfather, he tried 4 times to buy. He had cash, dude. Three plots of land in Monterey, like Northern California, which is like extremely rich. So first time he tried, he got it like by himself, got blocked. The other 3 times he tried to like have his white friend do it, and at the like escrow, they like found out it was actually him funding it. And like, nope. Those spots today are worth like tens of millions per plot.
Right.
Jeez.
That compounded generational wealth is insane. So we got cut out. Like all black families have been cut out of all that type of stuff. Like so, like that redlining it's not just about you owning one house that you wanted to buy.
Yeah.
It's about he may have bought it for $100,000 each. Now passed down to his grandkids, maybe worth $10 million each.
Exactly.
And that's how generational wealth is actually created in this country. And we've been just completely just.
And there's so many documented cases
Yes.
of black people who have either already owned the land and then got it just flat
Even
out
worse,
stolen
yeah.
from
That's
them.
worse, yeah.
Taken from them. Or, like your grandfather, tried, couldn't.
Yep.
And it's actually that still happens today.
Yeah.
Redlining. So there's a lot of things that go into that kind of thing. But I mean, I know we can't all break it down right now in one episode or whatever, but my whole thing is like, all right, we can at least start with awareness.
Make an effort. Yeah.
Make an effort to be like, for every 5 shoes I buy,
that's a good idea. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
1 is going to be to support,
Period.
or 2 is going to be whatever you want to do.
It's a good challenge. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Actually, I like that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I think it should at least start with that. Like for every X things I buy, I need to buy 1 thing or 2 things or whatever that's black.
Because all the shit, I mean, Nike puts out shit nowadays. So
Quality-wise,
like
for sure.
it is shit compared to like when I was like a real sneakerhead. Like the leather is like plastic now. Like
Yeah.
So I don't know why we like you said, like I don't know, we in our heads pump these brands up for no reason. Like there's nothing special.
I can
about
tell
Nike.
you right now, it's not going to be better quality than that dude who's bootstrapping his company and really buying
And
leather
cares.
and like sewing the stuff and having like him and his brothers and his sisters, whatever, like making the stuff. That shoe is worth way more than anything that you're going to buy.
Period.
From Nike or whatever.
I agree with that.
It's going to be quality too.
Yeah.
But again,
well, Nike has Vietnamese kids, making the shoes
Right.
for 12 cents an hour.
well, that's another thing too, right?
So
that's
you're supporting even a more oppressive system,
and that's the thing is like
a doubly oppressive system.
it's a slippery slope, right? Because then you go, okay, I care about what they're doing for black people, or whatever, but do you care that this was made by the
Our
Philippines
cell phones,
or whatever?
China,
I get it, right? If we go down that slope, we're all funding something racist, something jacked up, whatever. But I'm just saying on the surface level, if you could try to contribute at least to something
Period. Yeah.
consciously,
Period. Yeah. It makes
that could make a difference, a
Huge
big difference, especially for black people with the buying power that we have, which is what 1.3 trillion now.
It's growing.
Where it's at, and it keeps growing and growing.
That's the first thing you learn in marketing classes is the buying power of every race. That's the first thing I learned in marketing classes. What
big time?
you break it down of.
That's what it's about: the circulation of money.
That's it.
And how many times it touches in that community before it bounces out? I know Jewish people bounces
Almost a month,
a
like
lot
28
more.
days.
Asian
Isn't ours
communities,
like a couple hours or something like that?
Yes, it's
it goes in and goes out. There's no.
so sad.
It
Ours
goes in and
is
out.
by far like it's so sad.
Wait, the saddest part is, and this is for people who don't know, that most of these things that we buy for ourselves that are unique to us, we don't own. Things like hair care products,
Koreans own it.
skin.
Yeah, that's the craziest part.
Bro.
The hair care product stuff.
Bruh.
Koreans own that shit.
Bruh.
Koreans.
What's that Chris Rock
Good
documentary?
Good hair.
Yeah, when I saw that and I realized like no black people own any of this. I
But
was
they're
like-
systematically kept out too.
Yeah, you can't even get it at the same
And
price.
it's hard to even get in now because
yeah.
you can't compete. Once it's already established and built, it's really hard for you to compete unless you have people who are going to be like, okay, I'll pay more because
That's
I see what you're trying to
it
do.
has
Or
to be.
I'll pay more
That's the only way. Yeah.
because
Instead of
you can't
$2
keep
gel,
up.
you got to pay $10.
Right.
Like that's what we got. But that has to. That's the only way.
And the sad part is too, man. I wish we could create an app or something that showed like,
I got to pee. Sorry,
oh shoot, pee break. I guess for me to kind of wrap up what I was talking about, I was looking for this, but I wanted to point out a few pretty crazy cool statistics because I don't think we think of our money as that powerful and our spending habits as that meaningful. But here is what marketers know about us when we spend our dollars.
Oh shit.
So I guess what it says is we jumped from 961 billion in 2010 in terms of cultural, what I call cultural spending power or whatever, 961 billion. All right, in 2010 to an estimated 1.3 trillion in 2018. So since 2000, the African American market has seen 114% increase in buying power.
Damn.
So we basically
Our wealth is going down.
our wealth is going up.
Our wealth is going down.
Oh, well, because we're spending.
Because we're spending.
Yeah,
Yeah, spend- yeah,
Okay,
we don't
I
actually-
see what you're saying. Yeah, so but we're spending. Okay, and that's the problem. Is not we're not spending with us.
Yeah.
That's another thing, right? The other thing I wanted to point out was the percentage of African Americans who completed college continues to rise, which is good. 23%. Well, good depending on how you look at it.
Right.
In 2017, up from 17%, and it's growing at 22.7% since 2000. Which there's pros and cons about that. One, there's probably a lot more people going into debt, which is not good. But
See, that's the more
and, okay, so
I felt
it
indifferent
gets
with that.
I
statistic.
know,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
you gotta really digest some of this stuff because it sounds like all positive things. More people going to college, more people doing this, but then you gotta dissect that and go,
they
okay.
position it just to be for It's not
So here's the thing. Here's something cool that I didn't really know. The 10 states with the greatest black buying power.
Georgia has to be number one.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It has to be.
You said Georgia?
Yeah. Well, I guess
I'm
California.
not sure if this ranks it, but okay. It says since 2000, North Dakota, 1,051%, South Dakota, 502%. I'm not sure. I didn't know they had a big black population there. Idaho, 375%.
What?
Wait, give me the statistic again. What's the overall?
The 10 states with greatest black buying power growth since 2000.
Okay, that makes sense.
Black
Black
buying power growth.
So North Dakota was at 0%.
Probably at 0.
So now they may be at
Yes.
1.5 versus 2.5. Okay,
no,
that
it
makes
grew
sense.
1,051%.
That makes sense. Yeah, because you got a lot of Africans moving to the Midwest.
So so in these places you're starting to see
Yeah, okay. That makes
black
sense.
buying power
Like Minnesota.
increasing.
Minnesota number
Georgia
3.
wouldn't be on there because
Minnesota
Georgia's
number 3.
Minnesota number 3.
What are they? Where's Minnesota?
It was North Dakota, South Dakota, Idaho, Wyoming, 339% growth, Vermont, 320% growth, Arizona, 265% growth, Montana, 255, Maine, 243, Utah, 235, and New Hampshire. These are all like really white places, I think, that like black people started to go to and it's growing or whatever. Georgia has been a mecca. So that.
I was actually, it's crazy. I was watching this. Let me see my history. Oh, right here. There's this good little short piece on YouTube. It's called "The Shocking Reason Black People Are Moving to Asia." And it's like a 40 minute. I was watching this morning, 40-minute little documentary.
Okay.
And it interviews like 250 people, black people that live in different Southeast Asia countries, and just like why they left. It's very interesting to hear like their perspectives and like how.
What were some of the things you took away and heard?
The main thing let me see. The one thing that was not shocking, like kind of shocking, but I knew it already, was that the difference in anxiety they felt every day, the day-to-day life. Like, so in America, how they like always anxious or scared, to how when they moved to Asia, this particular one, they were just like, it's life. Like, let's just chill. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you feel a part of society in a sense. Like, you don't feel like you're about to,
It's weird that you would feel like that as a black man in an Asian community.
I can tell you one thing. They show love, guys.
Oh, they do.
On a different level. Like,
big time.
You feel love when you go out to Asia. Like, them niggas will take you around, put you in their house.
Yeah, did you know? I'm not sure if you know, and I'm gonna articulate this the best I can because it's a long time ago since I haven't really refreshed this. But I know that a lot of Vietnamese I'm gonna say ancient, but a long time ago, deity were of African descent.
No, I didn't.
Right, so it was ingrained in their culture. Like their monuments and things where you could clearly tell they were black people, big nose, wide. Yeah,
you do see. That's funny you said that. I did see a lot with a big nose. Okay.
Well, I don't want to call it a theory, but I'm not the most educated on this. But I guess you could say that with anybody. The first people on Earth obviously would come from Africa and all stuff or whatever. But we have a lot of very close ties with a lot of Asian communities, especially Vietnamese for sure. I know that one. Very close ties, like African roots and, like I said, African deity and all this stuff. And they looked at black people as, okay, you know how like white people look at white people now like,
gotcha.
deity, whatever. Yeah. That's how they looked at like black people.
That's interesting.
And you'll find that even in the Vietnam War, a lot of the Vietnamese people didn't want to per se like shoot the black people. They understood the conditions too. One of my brother-in-law's fathers fought in the war too, and they talked about how well they treated the black soldiers.
Right.
They would be like overly accommodating and everything, and like it was nothing like
that's what it is
he had ever witnessed before.
And that's the thing too, because I remember before I actually really started traveling, my barber was like the worst. He was in the military. And he's like, the worst place you'll ever be treated as a black man is America.
Right.
And I didn't believe him, but then like the hospitality from just strangers you get when you go to Asia is insane. Like as long like if you like exude some type of personality, just like good vibes.
Yeah.
They're like, come here. I gotta show you. We gotta feed you. We gotta do this. Come here, take a shot.
There's not that fear.
No. They want him like, no, you're my friend. Come here.
Yeah.
Come here. Let me show you everything. Come here.
Is there like an opposite side though? Like, since I guess going over to Asia, you lose the anxiety of just like fearing of being harassed or whatever. But is there like a negative effect, I guess is what I'm asking, to leaving America and going?
That's a good question. I didn't really.
A negative effect, what, like psychologically or like what?
No, just like
overall.
So, because it feels like this picture is being painted as like Asia's like the perfect place for black people to go, and I'm wondering if there are negative things about being black in Asia.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I can, from a tourist spectator point, I can say
maybe just like learning the language, like small
like
things,
those
like
type of things. But well, most people know English nowadays, or you have it's so easy to at least trying to translate and figure out what you need.
Right.
The only thing I can think of that would be negative that I experienced is like the fascination in the sense of like an object.
Right.
Like they would come up and just feel your hair, like not say shit to you.
Yeah.
Like people just be coming up and feel your hair, like that type of thing. But it's still,
But sometimes
that's better than hate.
Yeah.
Okay, but
yeah.
sometimes we forget though, in a lot of other countries and things, it's not as much of a melting pot as America, and they do not see a lot of different people,
Right.
especially in the non-tourist parts of those countries.
Yeah.
You see everybody looks like you all the time. We didn't really have to experience it that much living in America. We see people that look different than us all the time.
Right.
So we are more of a novelty when you walk somewhere. You're like, I've seen that person on TV before. I've
what
never
is it?
seen one in person. I've experienced that here. I've experienced it with like, I've seen like little white kids come up to my sister and be like, "Why are you this color?"
What?
And yeah, like you're black. Like
Yeah, that happened. Yeah.
innocence, not meaning in any type of way. That's not their.
You know the craziest question I ever heard a white girl ask me?
What?
If the bottom of our penis is like our palms.
If it's light skin, yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, so much hair.
He's not lying.
Yeah, I swear.
Wait,
I had
is
a
the
girl ask
bottom
me.
I think
of-
we had been together. Yeah.
Yes, I had a girl.
Wait,
ask,
say
I
that
said,
again.
So you know your hand. So top of my hand is black.
hand's
The
black.
bottom is just
It's white.
whatever it is.
Right. Yeah.
They
She
thought our penis was like that.
Yes.
You know, I think we were
Yeah.
saying, I don't know who, what. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But yeah.
No, I remember the girl that asked this question. It was in high school.
Yeah.
It was so funny because she was so genuine.
Dead
Like,
serious.
She wanted to know. She's like, kind of embarrassed, but she's like, I just want to know, like, is the backside light skin? I died laughing. Like, no. She's like, oh, I thought maybe the top was. Oh my god, it was so funny, man. It's so funny. So in case anybody had a
man.
question about that, the answer is no. Same color all around. Yeah, man. So that was another episode 27.
Episode 27.
27.
Rolling around.
We officially hit
we're
25.
rolling.
We officially hit 2,500 overall listens.
Did we really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I thought nobody listened, so that's a big uptake from what I thought we were doing.
Yeah, I was surprised. I looked at our Chartable and then our Transistor this morning. I don't think that includes Apple because I got to get on Apple's. So 2,500 so far though.
Yeah, it's
So we
Thank you,
starting to roll.
everybody.
It's starting to roll.
Thank you guys.
Our
'Cause
last few episodes actually we had an uptick.
I try to remember, like we talked about on the Support Your Friends episode, to like verbally support people
Cool,
that
yeah.
I actually support, which is like recently I
I
just
saw
posted.
that. I like that. That was
like,
real dope.
Yeah, just 3 people. It's kind of something I want to do, like maybe not every day, but some days, be like, yo, follow this person, follow that
was
person,
dope.
Legacy Home Solutions.
That was real dope.
We got a lot of cool people that
What's
we,
the first? What's her name?
Hadassah.
Hadassah. That's H. Okay.
she's super dope.
Yeah,
she
she
about
is.
to be a supermodel, bro.
I saw her page. Yeah, she's dope.
She about to be like
She's real dope.
Tyra. She in Macy's right now. She like doing something sneak peek. I'm just trying to get her on a podcast. She always so dang busy.
That's holla at us.
Okay, when you come out here,
How you
she's
say
supposed
it?
to be out here.
Hadassah.
You know what? Honestly,
What?
I never like say her name like that.
Oh, okay.
So
H?
I'm gonna call her Haha.
Ha, oh, I like that. You know, you get a nickname with
That's
us, it
ha-ha.
sticks forever. you get a nickname with us, you stuck forever.
That's haha.
That's Haha. Now she been in front of the family for a really long time.
That's
but
dope.
she's really dope. Beautiful, beautiful girl. She's model, plus size model. And it's just inspiring to like watch her like be on the
Grow.
grind. Like that's what that's what she does. You know, a lot of girls say I'm a model. She's really
That's what I love too. Like, everything's crazy until you do it. So you know what I mean? Like the same thing you said, like she wanted to be model. Everyone's probably like, oh, whatever, do your dream.
doing it.
And then you actually get in Macy's. Everyone's like, oh shit, you did it. You're like,
I always
oh,
believed in you.
They there now, right? Yeah.
Right,
So then
that's dope.
we put Super Trip Talk on there. One of the one of the first few people that we like supported in terms of like podcasting
they're
and
dope.
stuff. She's
Or
always,
she, there's a solo now.
yeah, she does do it
Yes,
solo
solo.
now. But she's really funny. She's
Shout out
dope.
to her.
Yeah, I love the way she organizes her whole
Yeah.
thing. She edits it dope. She does everything.
That's real
She
dope.
gonna be a superstar there too.
With the collab one day.
And then of course Legacy Home Solutions. Our boy M. Leezy.
Marion.
Yeah, if you trying to get you some real estate tips, want to invest in all that stuff, man, you need to follow that dude.
Dog,
he doing it.
Dog, that yellow house goes down for homecoming. It's gonna be a rap cut. Oh, you know what I was thinking while I was walking the day. We gotta if we get the yellow house, we gotta put the BAM letters up, cuz. the BAM letters are going up, cuz.
The BAM letters,
Just for the
the
weekend.
BAM. I like that. Yeah, just for people who are watching this, homecoming 2020
It's going down
is
in
going
a real
to
way.
be lit.
Maybe we should talk about it real quick just so we can clip this out.
What?
Homecoming 2020.
Homecoming 2020. What's
Let's
up?
talk
What we doing?
Homecoming 2020. So
Homecoming 2020.
this is the genesis of it. Well, obviously it's our 10 year.
Yeah, it'll be.
But
oh,
we
God, 10
saw
years?
what the previous year, graduation class 2009, did this year at Homecoming. I was watching a lot of stories, Instagrams. And I was just like,
thoroughly
a
unimpressed.
little done. What'd you think too?
I didn't see any of it.
Exactly.
It just
No.
it just felt real. There was a lack of glue and cohesion.
Well, let me say this though. I will say this. I don't know that even when we went back for like our 5 year, right? I think it's epic for the people that are close to us or that we rock with. I'm not sure like all of Hampton heard of what we did and all this stuff or whatever.
That's true.
But if you rocked with us and you was like part of our crew and our friends or whatever, I feel like we had a great time.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
bonfires are officially now a senior event.
Is it?
Yeah, nigga. So you know, what I mean, we left our imprint.
we definitely
we weren't just
did.
doing
that
shit
makes me
within
feel
our group.
proud. Even if nobody gives us the credit for that,
Yeah.
we 100% brought that and left that legacy.
All these
Wait, but how'd you hear that? Like they're doing bonfires.
as part of senior week. Ellis told that before. Yeah,
That's dope.
bonfires, cuz.
We 100% are the forefathers of the bonfire Hampton. Because I remember when we were doing it, they're like, "What are you guys doing?
What are y'all doing?
Because we had to create. We had to go and was it at Buckrow Beach?
Buckrow Beach.
Buckrow Beach.
Or we asked the police, like, can we do it? He's like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, for sure.
Didn't we have a keg out there too?
No, we did.
That was at the
crib.
little private.
At
Yeah,
the
that was at
crib.
the private. Yeah. You're right.
We did some parties.
Yeah. Anyways, Hampton 2020.
It's going down in a real way. We're coming
I
back.
might come out of a helicopter. I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
You know this nigga really gonna look into it too.
Right.
Like,
Hey,
Yeah.
really, our chat group is really talking some outlandish stuff right
no,
now.
we really, yeah. That's what I'm saying. 2020 is going down. We're not sure what's gonna happen, but we have some big plans.
Some big plans.
We
Big
have
for us, at least.
to bring it down a little bit because we do have some crazy parking a yacht
Like-
outside.
Let's park the yacht right there and have a yacht
Well,
party.
we already got real quotes on deck. Hey, but for real, we gotta turn this shit out because when I saw this past weekend or 2 weekends ago, I was like, yeah, it's cool, but where's the real? Like, I want to see some.
But I think our goals have shifted differently than it was last time. Like last time we threw a big party and us, we had a big place or whatever. I think our focus is on our experience. Like this time I don't really care if like we wild out and everybody sees it. As long as our experience and who we rocking
in our
with and what
circle, yeah.
we do
I agree with you.
is off the charts.
I agree with you.
That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So if we have a little small yacht boat party, but all 20, 30
All
of
of our
us,
people. Yeah,
it's all our people and we just having a great time.
Well, that's how we always.
I'm cool.
That's how we always do at parties. It's never about the number of people. It's about who was there and the
quality,
experience and quality that you have while you're there. Like, it don't matter if you had 200 people. A 20-person party could be much more
Yeah.
fun if it's coordinated right and it's catered to every single
Yeah.
person's needs in a sense.
I truly do feel like if you rock with us and you and like we're all close friends or we're all at Hampton together, there's a different impact whether if we come or don't come.
Oh, that's a fact.
You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Like if we come,
You know what's going down.
we're gonna have a great time.
It's going down.
If we don't come, I'm not saying you won't have a good time,
But it's not gonna be.
but
the
it'll
same.
be
It's not
different.
gonna be the
It's
same.
gonna be different
I'll be
because we come in to have fun.
I'll be cocky about that one. There's no. You can have fun, but it's different when you're with us. You get the crew. It's different, especially when we're all operating on full
same
cylinders.
level, yeah.
Everyone's
It's a
doing
lot
their
of fun.
everyone's doing their thing.
their job.
Yeah,
Everybody's
that's what
doing
I'm
their
saying.
job.
When we're all coordinated in the effort,
Yeah.
it's a match. I don't care who you are. You're not gonna touch it.
Yeah, and it got to the point for me where I even told Lisa because Mila May was born on the 27th, which was homecoming weekend. That's Sunday.
right.
And I told her, I was like, look, if this girl come early, she wasn't supposed to come to November.
Yeah.
If this girl come early during homecoming weekend, next year, her birthday gonna have to be celebrated a week early. Because I'm
the
not
10 year,
not
the 10
coming.
year is going down.
I'm not coming to my
the
10 year.
year.
Yeah,
Okay, we gotta rock. We gotta be in rare form.
absolutely.
Back to the.
Back to the roots. You got to remember that we back at college, not in college though. we got to remember
That's a
that.
fact.
Yeah.
That's a
Like,
fact.
my liver not built the same. Not
That's
at
a
all.
fact. That's a fact. Yeah, I'm not ready for none of not the overall drinking. I'm talking about how we set it up.
Yeah.
Our thought we went into
No, I got
the
you.
planning and the overall.
Yeah.
We care about the feeling of it more so than just let's put some drinks out and let's have
Yeah.
fun. You know what I mean?
I get excited a lot too because I like when Lisa comes with me because it's just a whole different vibe and experience than
Oh,
she
yeah.
ever had.
Period.
She's always like
Period.
mesmerized. She's like, this is like the movies. This is like Stop the Yard. Like,
Yeah, it seems make believe. Like until
Yeah.
you see it actually actualize, you're like, holy shit, this is.
Yeah.
HBCUs,
man.
You bringing a girl with you?
Maybe.
Oh snap!
Maybe.
That's gonna be big. That's gonna be real big.
We'll see what happens.
That'll be a different too. Everybody was pretty much be coupled up, except for maybe you.
Yeah, I'm not bringing nobody. I'm trying to take down probably girls that weekend.
Oh my god.
Bro that out.
I'm gonna just cut that out. I'm gonna just cut that out.
I'm trying to take down number of girls.
I'm pretty sure I can too. Have you ever had a girl suck your toes just because? You never did it just off the strength of it? You gotta do it just off the strength.
Holy crap. I 100% have to know what the time log is on that. Oh, man. Oh, God. You ever had a girl just suck your toes?
Off the strength.
Just off strength.
Off the strength. I'm not even into it. You just gotta do it off the strength, cuz.
I didn't even like it, but I'm gonna make you do it.
Just the experience. Just talk about it on a podcast one day.
There you go. It was worth it. How was it for you?
It's weird.
Is it?
Like the sensation isn't whatever, but it's like you're sucking my toes right now.
Right.
That's all it is. It's just like you're sucking my toes right now. There's no enjoyment in it.
Does it tickle a little bit?
It does.
I would imagine.
But then it's just like, you have your foot extended and you're just like, oh, she's really sucking my toes right now.
Like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Are you like disgusted by her now? Like, because she's sucking your toes? Or are you like, thank you for sucking my toes? You do anything for me?
It's a mix of both.
It's interesting.
It's a mix of things. It's like, I appreciate your comfortability.
Right.
I appreciate you doing that.
But
we don't need to kiss after this. And it's just more of a amusement thing. Like it's like watching a bad TV show once. Like you just want to see how it is.
But did the respect go down a little bit after she did that?
Down and up.
So does it just stay level?
I respected her commitment to me.
Okay.
But I didn't really respect her sucking my toes while she nigga got long toes, cuz. Like, it was ridiculous.
I can't respect someone who would put these toes in her mouth.
But then I respected that she was that comfortable with me to do that. And did it with a smile.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think we can end the podcast. We can end the podcast like that. Toe sucking, cuz. Wait, have you guys ever sucked toes? Ooh, switch it.
Suck toes.
I think I've tried it and then I was like, nah.
I've done it once.
Yeah, it's not for me.
I didn't do it sexually though. I did it as a funny thing. Like she was in my bed, I just picked her foot up and sucked it.
But it wasn't Lisa's feet. I mean, I don't have no problem kissing Lisa's feet.
I haven't done it in a sexual way though. But yeah.
Yeah. But not like it's not like I don't be like foreplaying like
get all in between the toes.
Yeah. Let me suck underneath your nail, girl. I mean, but if it's like the moment or whatever, yeah, okay. But I want to. That has to be 100% unique to my wife. Because I 100% am not going around sucking people's toes. Like I hate feet. Like like I can't stand. I don't like feet.
Yeah.
I wasn't nowhere near nobody else's.
That
toes.
expresses your love for your wife.
Lisa knew. She was like, "Oh, I knew you loved me when you touched my feet."
That's real.
Yeah,
that is real though.
Yeah, and I don't want nobody dogs on me.
That is very real.
So yeah. But anyways, 2. Do you happen to know what time it is?
I think it's time for a motherfucking freestyle, y'all.
Time for a motherfucking freestyle, y'all. Let's get it. B. Smitty, drop that beat. You ready?
Yeah.
I don't know what time it is. Do you know what time it is? Oh.
Hey, hit it.
Yeah. Hey.
Let them know. Ace. Hey. Freestyle time. Episode 27. Let's do it. Ace of B. Let them know, cuz.
By AJ Sounds.
It's just simple. Hey, baby girl, I loved you since the pimples. I could tell you right now everything hooked to your dimples. I just love the way that you be rhyming, how you doing what you doing. You be telling me that I can't just be screwing anybody, everybody. I just need a hit a body. I just wanna know. I just can't see girls, not nobody. I just wanna tell you, you the bomb and you the best. I just really wanna put you to the test. Let's see. I used to be from the West Coast. You know it's the best coast. I'ma tell you right now, shoot, I burn bread like it's just best toast. I'ma tell you, okay. When I come through, you better olay. When I come on my G's, I just come through and parlay. When I go, I just go all the way. I just flow. When I do it, I just do it. I don't know, shoot, I don't know. B2 right there, know it's right. Got the Kaepernick on his chest. I'm just saying how we do it. We just gotta be the best. Hey, Smitty, he the pull out champ.
Champ.
2, love the girls and damp.
Damn.
That means he like it when it's wiggity wet. I'ma make some biggity bets, yeah.
Off the motherfucking rip. I felt the energy, but I can't rap like Asa.
Go to. Hey.
Get it. Get
Yeah.
it too.
Okay.
Let her know
You would think
what
I
you
get
do.
better at freestyling,
All right.
but I don't. So that's how it's gonna go.
Let's go.
Yeah, my name is B2. Yeah, I spit it. I come with it.
Hey.
Kick it.
Kick it.
Yo, kick it with your boy on the split it.
Yeah.
I gets busy with the his it. I
it.
make hits.
Yes.
That's his it.
His it.
His and her. It's not hers and his.
Ooh.
Cause I come first.
Yes.
Bitch, I come first.
Yes.
First. Yeah. Bitch, I come first. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hey.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm flowing win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just win.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna
Yeah.
win.
Yeah.
The brother goes here.
Yeah.
We not
Yeah.
leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just vibing. Get.
We just vibing. Hey, yeah, we just driving. Tell her when we come through, we slipping and we sliding.
Sliding.
I'm arriving.
Right.
I'ma take my time in.
Okay.
I don't have to squeeze, but baby, I'ma slide in. Ooh. Hide the beep and here we go. Keep my circle tight like Cheerio.
Cheerio.
My English friends say Cheerio. When we do it, it's
Here we
delirio.
go.
I'm serious. Yeah, I be so serious. I don't even know, but sometimes I'm delirious. I just be flowing and I just keep going. I just talking this. People be looking like, do you even know it?
Hey.
Education, HU. It's the best one. Don't take two. Got a tattoo with my friends. I don't even know if I'm back up in my Benz. I get back up in the Benz and then I whip it till I hard. I tell her what it do when I pull up on boulevards. She looking at me like, boy, you better swipe your card. B2 like, no, we going Dutch because it's 2019. And we might be. That's the end of the beat.
Yo. Thank you.
Episode 27.
Meow, meow, meow.
Get it, guys.
Black, I'm black, my thoughts so black, I'm black, my skin is so black, I'm rocking all black, everything is black.
What it do, baby? We love you guys. Thanks for rocking with us. Hey,
Appreciate it.
if you made it to the end of this episode, let us know that you've been rocking with us. Send us a like, send us a message,
Let us know.
send the code word toes
Small
sucker.
Small word.
If you send us a
there we
DM
go.
that
That's
says
a good
toe
one.
sucker, we
That's a
know
good
that you rocked with us to the very end of this video.
If you saying, yeah, someone sends toe sucker, I have, let me see.
You have toes to suck?
Right.
I have a long toe.
Where's he going with this one?
I have a $10 Amazon card.
Hey.
Gift card. That I'll send you the digital code to.
But you got to know why people are saying toe sucker.
Yes.
You got to
So if you send-
understand
if
what
you
we're
s-
talking about.
If you send
But
it to,
just in case,
if you send it to one of us, we'll timestamp who sent it first.
and then also you have to answer 2 questions.
Oh, there we go. Go ahead.
Just
What are
in
they?
case, in
Oh.
case you fast forwarded to the end.
Oh, gotcha.
Some people probably fast forward just to freestyle.
Yeah.
We're gonna ask you 2 random questions about the middle of the episode.
Gotcha. Okay. I like that. So you can get a $10 Amazon sticker. I mean, a gift card, or I may just send you a sticker of us. I haven't decided yet. One of the two.
Do we have stickers?
Nope, but we can get them made for cheap. So I can do
Okay,
that.
bet. I want a
So,
sticker.
All right. Well, we'll do that then.
Okay, guys, we love you. Bye.
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 Bye.